Oh, fuck. Booger, it's almost 4:20, man. We gotta go, bro.
Not without our supplies.
Hey, it's the Budman and Booger show. Hey, it's the Budman and Booger show. Every day they lie.
Instagram and Facebook. I think our buddy Freeze was trying to get through earlier, and
What's up, Freeze?
our other homie called earlier when we were eating veggie burgers at Carl's Jr.
We're going to get into that.
Yep, and I even got a shout out real quick. I should do it now before I forget because I always forget.
Let's go.
But we do shout outs at the end of the show, every show. I got to do this one right now though because I always forget. This one's going out to Katie. That's Smoke Shop Steve's girlfriend who's helping out with the #1 smoke shop. It's been a lot of fun over there. Such a huge success. Turned into a franchise overnight. We can get into that during story time. We also got free stuff to give away. That's pretty cool. We're always giving away. And we got cool, interesting stuff on the show every time, too. No magic tricks yet. Now, we wanted to do magic on the radio, but that didn't pan out too good. I mean, because the possibilities are endless. Watch me pull an elephant out of my ass. You know, you can do anything, right?
That was one of Booger's
but
ideas that we put back in the pile.
Oh, I noticed a technical thing. The audio, like when our show loads onto YouTube,
Yes.
when you go back to watch it, when you listen to it, it seems kind of low. Like you have to crank your volume all the way up. Is there any way to adjust that? We can't do it like.
Steph Low, turn them up.
Can we do that like live on the show right now?
We're doing it
Hell
right now.
yeah. Hell yeah. Because I want to bump this shit in my car on the way home.
All
Right.
good
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying? But I got to turn all the way up, and you can. It's kind of low, kind of.
You don't want to turn it up. You don't want to get too turned up, though.
Just a little bit, right? Hey, nowadays a little bit goes a long way, right?
A little bit.
Right? It's all about leverage.
That
right?
is true.
Here, I'll hit the tuning fork to that.
Oh, you brought the tuning
I
fork?
think Smoke Shop Steve has us on inside the smoke shop, too.
Okay, you guys are going to love this in your speakers.
All right, this is supposed to be. Oh, Davey, who I was talking to earlier.
Yeah.
He mentioned that this frequency is he called it the God frequency, whatever that means. I'm not sure. But right here on the tuning fork, it says DNA repair. Look at that, Jamie Jones. It says DNA repair on it.
That is true. That is exactly what
This
it
is some
says.
shit that Booger got talked into buying.
There you go. That's going out to the whole world.
Gonna fucking
I'm
break people's
repairing your
speakers.
DNA. That's your free prize today on the show. You don't
I
have to
also
call
heard that this can give women orgasms. I don't know if that's true or not.
You think so?
That's what I've heard.
One of my chick friends, BFFs, she really likes the tuning forks, especially in between her legs.
Steph Lowe's shaking her head no.
No?
No.
Yeah, no, or no, yeah?
Steph Low, are you moist?
OMG.
Oh, nobody likes that word, moist.
OMG. You're pertaining to
just pooped
sweat
my
glands.
pants.
Are you sweaty? How's the? Oh, it's still vibrating.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm no R. Kelly here, bro.
Dude, that is huge right now.
Him today.
No, not the original.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. She is in the harem of girls that he keeps, like the video. Her father is on credits playing on R. Kelly songs, playing guitar on many albums after the scandal.
Dude, that tells you right there. I mean, wow.
Her aunt that introduced him to him, her Sparkle, the singer who was in the documentary,
Right.
didn't talk to her family because she called the cops. When she heard about what happened and heard about what was going on there in East, she called the cops. The family went on the stand and said, "That's not me in the video. We weren't there. That we don't know what you're talking about."
Wow.
That's why he got acquitted, because the family, the mother and father and the daughter, so there was no victim, said that's not me in the video.
How are you going to let your daughter be the sacrificial lamb so you can make money?
He is the worst person on earth.
Wow.
But I don't want to take any credit away from R. Kelly. He is the worst person on earth.
Yeah.
He's brainwashing teenage girls, changing them. Had some
With his
beautiful
music,
girls.
I don't see nothing
dressing
wrong
up
with a
as
little bump
boys.
and grind.
Like,
Wait,
What do you
what?
do when you're
He had beautiful women that he had brainwashed as well. He started building what he wanted, and he wanted a boy type. So he put tattoos all over, cut her hair into a fade, and made her look like a boy.
What the fuck?
Yes. He had that. They were girls sit in dark rooms until he gets back with a bucket to shit and piss in the corner in. It was way past I fuck young girls. We all remembered our high school, older guys pulling up to the high school.
Right,
We
yeah.
all remember it. So that part ain't just out of the crazy weird. That's why that ain't just him fucking a young girl. It's weird now, but we all remember it. I didn't do it, but we all remember the guys who did.
Right. When you have a girlfriend, you find out she like hooked up with an older guy and make you fucking feel all weird about it.
Or a 22-year-old coming to pick up a sophomore from high school.
Right.
Sophomore might have had huge boobs.
But this is way beyond that.
He's a superstar with a sophomore who doesn't know dynamic of relationships and everything else. Only knows her mother and father, like really in a fucking thing. And he's brainwashing, like it's really, and keeping them for a lot of years and shit, not talking to their families and shit. He really is like one of the worst humans.
How
on
the
earth.
fuck is he not locked up?
They're trying to now because he had like people. That's part of it. So I am with you, where I'm mad at everybody else who helped with this.
Right. It's almost like they just look
He
past
had a
it
whole team.
for the money and for the
No.
lifestyle and the.
They did way more than look past it, my brother. They aided and set up a system to support it.
Right.
So when a girl ran, there's already all the payoffs. They had girls signing things when they were coming into the house, signing papers to the lawyers saying that R. Kelly caught them stealing something in their house or caught them doing something. So if something ever came out with them,
He can say
has
she's
a
lying
thing.
and here's why.
And here's why.
Wow.
There's a whole support system of lawyers, cops telling him that there's wellness checks because wellness checks are being regularly done at his studio because parents are calling, not talking to their daughter for 3 years at all, and want to make sure she's alive and she's supposed to be at the studio. Can you please go do a wellness check? Like it's fucking... The nigga
He's
said,
making R.
he's
Kelly
a-
making Rick James look tame, huh?
Rick James was a fucking really cool guy.
Oh, yeah, he was cool, but he also like locked a chick in his basement.
Yeah, one.
One, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It makes him look
And
tame.
what does she do?
I don't know. What did she...
You know, one, there could be a situation here. If she's actively like, you know what I mean? Like
Trying to steal from me, I'm Rick James.
Yeah, Rick
bitch.
James.
Rick James, bitch.
You gotta stay in my fucking basement until you calm down. You over there breaking shit in my house. Stay down there until you...
Ain't nobody leaving until Rick James gets
Hey,
his
you
cocaine.
calm? You calm? Oh, you ain't? Stay down there. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Right.
Enjoy yourself.
But yeah, the surviving R. Kelly shit is fucking crazy. I didn't even know it got that crazy.
It
Like,
is,
it made me sick just in the beginning of the
like
fucking thing.
The problem is he still has a lot of the broads, even in the documentary, whose parents are like trying to have a relationship. We had no beef,
Right.
And we just met R. Kelly. Like, and my
It's
daughter
like
fucking
cult
broke away
behavior.
from us.
It's like a
But
cult.
the parents were shitty. My daughter's a young singer, and we all went to the R. Kelly concert. Like, fucking, she's a sophomore in high school. We're sitting front row at the R. Kelly concert. Me, my husband, and my daughter.
Right.
With this nigga who pisses on 14-year-old girl. He brings her up on stage to dance with her, but they all exit through the back. She's back there 35 minutes or so. Fucking, hey, R. Kelly thinks I'm a great singer and wants to work with me, and now there's a singer. Okay, but you don't go without me. Immediately.
There's a lot of motherfuckers like that in the music industry. It used to fucking piss me off, dude. When I'd hear him say the same shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like these guys in the music industry. They'd be like, "Oh, you got a great voice. Yeah, I'll take you to Tennessee,
Goddamn
Nashville."
right.
Fuck that.
Hey, from the Colonel to fucking today. From Jerry Lee Lewis to right now.
That
The
shit's
game has
over
not
now, though.
changed.
It's game over now. That Me Too movement ain't nobody getting away with
Yes.
shit anymore. And if you fucking did some fucking shady, fucked up shit
I
in
mean,
the past, it's gonna
Tyga-
come back and bite you.
Tyga was with Kylie. That was a scandal a few years ago.
Right.
Tyga was with Kylie Jenner when she was what? How old was she, Steph, when that shit broke? And the scandal. She was 16 or?
I think 16, but they said it was 17. 'Cause
Yeah.
It went public when she turned 18.
Right, but they had been together for a while, right?
She was either 15 or 16.
It was either 15 or 16.
Tiger got a baby face though, don't he?
Yeah. And I mean, on a one-on-one level, she's a Kardashian, which is way older, and exposure to the world and what she knows and
Right.
the conversations she's had and fucking in almost all aspects than a whatchamacallit, a normal fucking. She's in the bubble. She's around adults, and there's almost understanding of real love, kinda, of young people. Because Tygo might have been, 22 or something, and oh, he's trash.
Oh fuck.
He is.
They're 20. Oh, the youngest is 23.
Come on, son.
Oh, yeah.
That's too young, son.
That's too young.
Come on. Son.
Hey, that might be. But
You know that shit ain't right.
they might be coming back for him because they are coming back for everybody. If you got it in you. What fucked me up was fucking Charlemagne the God from the Breakfast Club.
Oh no, what did he do?
He was in the documentary,
Yeah.
and he's an alleged rapist on the magnitude, on a one-time magnitude of R. Kelly. Like fucking.
For real?
There is a story in a documentary on YouTube that was made by a prominent videographer called Choke No Joke, who's with Rockefeller through their whole rise and whatnot. But he made a documentary about this girl named Jessica Reed, who was allegedly raped and drugged by Charlemagne the God and 3 of his friends when she was 15 and he was 22 and he worked at the radio station.
Oh my
And
god.
she tells the story of him befriending her. And she met him at the station with another friend and befriending her, talking about this is my sister, whoop whoop. Went to her house, met her mom. Fucking, hey, I want you guys to come to my birthday party. Fucking birthday party. She was like, I don't want to go. She was like, no, you guys got to come. Yeah, I ain't going to let nothing happen. It's going to be fun. Like, it's my birthday. I'm Charlemagne. I'm on the radio. Whoop, whoop. Paraphrasing. She decides to go, brings her brother's girlfriend, who with her, just to have somebody there with her. And they go, and it's a fucking, they go to a hotel room on a military base, like on McClellan, like where the hotel is on McClellan.
Right.
They go to but you needed, it was a real military base, so you needed a military ID to get on. Well, anyway, they went to a hotel in there where there was just Charlemagne and his homies, and it said there was like 2 girls in the backyard. I'm just retelling the girl's story in short. Long story short, Charlemagne like forced her to drink. Not forced, but coerced. Like, come on, it's my birthday. Have some drinks. I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you. She got drugged. Her homegirl took the drink, immediately started throwing up. She took the drink out woozy, fucking couldn't move her arms and legs. Charlamagne's homies took her upstairs, allegedly, and fucking raped her. She can see and hear everything. She can't move her limbs. She's please telling them to stop, like they fucking doing what they want. Another guy comes in, does what he wants. Then Charlamagne comes in, allegedly, and fucking puts her on the bed. And this is why I say it's on like R. Kelly levels. And the girl can't even tell the story. She's 30 now. This is 01 or something when this happened. So she's watched him grow in success. She's seen him every day.
Right.
And got this story in her head. And when it happened, so anyway, her, so what her story is that Charlamagne takes her, comes upstairs, comes in the room last, and starts having sex with her. But he's talking to her in her ear. Like, see, I told you I wasn't going to let nothing happen to you. I told you you were going to be good while he's raping her. Like, fucking, like the ultimate, like, fucking thing. And this is her words, not mine. And she can't tell the story, like, without breaking down immensely. Like,
right.
She doesn't want money. She says, I don't want any money from her. I just need people to really know who they're seeing out there, because this is what happened to me. Her mother was in it. They went to the hospital. They went to everywhere. She went to the hospital immediately because her friend got up, got her coherent, and came in the room when Charlamagne was on her still, jumped up. Everybody left the house. All the guys left the house. Just her and her friend in this hotel room, outside crying. Someone comes, pulls up. She's outside crying and calls her mom. And her mom calls the cops. They take her to the hospital, rape report. Her mom gets her out of the town, and they move and don't involve in the case. She doesn't let her daughter take the stand. They did the rape kid. They did they pressed charges. They just then left and moved to a different state.
So he got charged.
And he pled to contributing to the delinquency of a minor because they weren't participating anymore. But they had him enough evidence from what they had to try anyway. So he pled to contributing to. So he took the charge of contributing to the delinquency of the minor.
Wow.
Then
was this in the doc? This was in the documentary.
And there's YouTube clips. No.
So this wasn't on the Surviving R. Kelly.
In the Surviving R. Kelly. Charlamagne's talking about how R. Kelly is the worst person on earth. And he's flying the flag for women's rights and whoop, 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 and how he's a terrible man and that behavior needs to fucking... When niggas immediately pulled up tweets of his from back in the day and said R. Kelly has the greatest celebrity sex tape of all time. One of Charlamagne's tweets from 2010 or 11. So,
the greatest one with a 14-year-old girl in it.
Exactly. That's what his tweet was. Like, fucking.
That was crazy because
R. Kelly one of his tweets was like, R. Kelly still looks hella young. He was like, the key to youth is in teenage vagina or something. Like, fucking. There's like 3 or 4 tweets of his. And he's talked
It's
about.
like oil
and they
of
have
away.
tapes of him talking about the story. He's recalled the story on the podcast, but has told it wrong and lied as family members being involved with the girl and not him. He was just fucking there. Like, and he was the oldest one there. And one of his nephews had a football scholarship that was in, and they didn't want him to take a charge. So he pled to deliver, but he maintained his innocence. And this girl had to watch him grow in stature. Like, from her eyes, she had to watch him grow every year and watch this while she's having anxiety attacks and panic attacks and whoop whoop and in counseling and on medication and fucking. So it's got to a point where it's like, bro, I gotta tell this story. She's never even went public or told like people or like, and she doesn't want money. So it's like, fuck, for him to be on the documentary to bring it back like you were talking about, like fucking is like crazy. So the internet blew up because there's an underground swell on the internet that
Right.
knows about these charges
Right.
from Charlemagne.
That's why I said
But
you're not going to get away with shit anymore.
he has corporate money. Like big time, like Simon and Schuster, iHeartMedia,
Right.
like the biggest of the bigs, you know what I'm saying, that are vested in him. So none of these stories have ever made TMZ. Like fucking, none of these stories have made mainstream press. Even though everybody's pulled the clip from his old podcast talking about it, there's other clips of him talking about drugging another girl and having sex with her. He's told the story of going to a place, buying some Spanish fly. It was like a homie's girl who she was mad at, and he gave her Spanish fly, and this was like 2014, before Me Too, and she's like, and his co-host Andrew Schultz like, so like you raped her, like just jokingly on the podcast, like you raped her. It's like no, it's like. She wasn't out. She wasn't out. Like she's just like kind of incoherent. Like like fucking.
Just
and
like
he said, we
she
woke
was
up
tired.
in the morning.
It's rape light.
And she said, so woke up in the morning and she said, what happened last night? And I was like, we had sex. And she was like, was it just me? And I'm like, yeah. And then fucking, then she called him a week later saying, you sure? Because your cousins and them are saying they had sex with me too. They're around the town saying they had sex with me too. And he's like, no, they didn't. But that's exactly what he does, so allegedly. But I got on a tangent about I don't like rapists, bro. And I want and I think this is a weird
And sometimes you don't want to believe it.
and this is a weird test.
Like
Because
Bill
R.
Cosby.
Kelly, it's easy for everybody to jump on board now and hate him.
Right.
Charlemagne, people need the Breakfast Club.
Right.
How many people still go on knowing? How many people tweet shit about R. Kelly and then go on the Breakfast Club next week? Like, you know what I mean? Like, where does
Did you ever see the video where
selective morality?
Someone
you know
tried
what
to
I mean?
someone tried to beat him up. You ever seen that video? Charlemagne was running.
Yo, can I get a drop?
yeah.
Yeah, fucking niggas punched him in the head.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. I didn't even know about that.
So yeah, he's on his big mental health kick because he suffers from anxiety and like depression and things like that. So he's written his last 2 books. His last book is on mental health and like fucking. He's trying to bring awareness to that. Whatchamacallit. But I see why he has it. If he's not now, he used to be a real bad guy, like to women.
Wow.
And that's gross.
Sometimes you don't want to believe that shit. Like when the Bill Cosby thing first came out, I didn't want to believe it.
No, I didn't believe it until it was like Girl 32.
Right, exactly. Because you don't want to picture America's dad like that. You know what I mean? But here's the thing that this whole Me Too movement has really gotten me to think about. And that is when I have conversations with other girls and since the Me Too movement, like girls are more open to talking about shit that's happened to them. And then I start going like, holy fuck, dude, this is like happening all the time.
So common.
So common. And I have a daughter. Let me
Exactly.
tell you something. If somebody ever fucked with my daughter like that, I would fucking be going to prison. Because I'd kill a motherfucker over that shit.
I know, but then you don't help your daughter.
Right, exactly.
That's just your own rage, and you go, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
but it's
fuck,
like-
so what do I do? I'm helpless to that. I can't even, I can't
earlier
even
off air?
entertain those thoughts because
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? What do I do? Like, I want to be there to help her.
Yeah.
You remember what I said earlier?
True.
There's a department for that.
Yeah, oh, there they are. They're calling. We're ready.
I'm
No,
only
but
hearing
it's
out of one
fucking-
ear. Is that me?
Yeah, it's probably you,
Is that
bro.
you too?
Yeah, just change your headphones.
You got both, right?
Yeah,
I just got my
both.
headphones back after like a month and a half.
Ah, so we did not steal them.
Yeah, I just found. I left them at an Airbnb.
That's awesome.
No, you think it's the adapter?
Wow. R. Kelly. Holy shit.
Phil's flying filth, man. There's a lot of dirtballs out there, but he's on a dirtball level of like real manipulation, keeping them like just having a harem of these slaves.
But what's weird is, do you remember when it first came out about the 14-year-old girl and he was peeing on her? Like
Everybody bought DVD. Or
yeah,
a-
but, like-
it might have been a VHS tape back
Dude,
then.
people weren't really outraged. They were kind of like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Everybody watched it.
And then when the song, remember he had the hit song recently, and everyone was like, "Give me that poo poo,
No,
give me
man.
that pee pee."
Every single song he's ever made
Mm-hmm.
tells you exactly who he is if we was listening. Everything but I Believe I Could Fly, because he was thinking about Michael
Yeah,
Jordan flying through the
yeah.
air. Everything else,
Fuck.
age ain't nothing but a number, Leah. My mind is telling me no, but my body. I'm a young girl. Like, fucking, or you're young and I shouldn't be doing this. Like, fucking, but my
Hey,
body.
But you know what? His album came out the same time Jodeci's album came out. That one big one. And I bought the Jodeci album instead because I only had enough money for one. One with Jodeci. I don't know. I just
Booger, I don't know if you
Remember
knew this
Belle
about.
Biv DeVoe?
Yeah.
What was it? Poison?
Girl,
Backstage,
I must-
underage.
Right, yeah.
But she likes to do the wild thing. You're talking about that verse is talking about banging teenage girls.
Right.
That was New Edition, nigga. After New Edition. When it was Belle Biv DeVoe, when New Edition broke up, and now we're in the next group. We're
That was-
adults now.
That was such a great era, though. I used to love that shit, man.
It is. It was.
Well, that was a pretty damn good news segment, you guys. Damn. That's news of today right there.
Yeah,
That's how you do news now.
There you go.
News now.
I know what the title of this video is going to be.
Dude, that sounded like a drop. I'm all raspy and deep. Do a drop real quick, bud.
Do a drop.
Do a drop.
Yeah. I don't know what to say now.
Oh yeah, I got one. So we just did news.
That shit's fucking crazy.
We got sound, photo, video of the day. I uploaded a couple pictures to the Budman and Booger at Gmail. Anybody else out there watching this show, you can upload your sound clips, your photos, or your videos. Not too long, up to the you can send it to Budman and Booger at Gmail.
Goddamn right.
Damn. Then that sucks. Now I can't ever listen to that song anymore. I can't look at that song the same.
What song?
I Believe I Can Fly.
There's so many songs. He wrote for
That's
so
like
many
one of the
other
biggest
people
songs of like
and made them
ever.
write pedophile lyrics too. Like Mr. Big, who's that? Ron Isley. He wrote like some big hits for him, and when you listen to the song, it's like he's talking about young girls. Like this R. Kelly's gross ass.
They got
that nigga's a special kind of gross. We can get off news.
Okay, so some of the pictures that I uploaded for our bit or segment right now,
Are they?
they're of course pictures of the #1 smoke shop.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Number one smoke shop. Come check us out in Stockton
So-
and Florida.
The reason why I wanted to show pictures
Sacramento.
on tonight's show is because yesterday the art went up on the wall. I believe one of the best graffiti artists in Sacramento. Minus.
Yeah.
He did some art for the store, and it went up yesterday. And so I took. There's 3 pictures there. You see them? Of the.
Look at this. Look at this artwork right here. That's pretty
Okay,
dope, right?
so when we were brainstorming, we wanted like some monuments that represented Sacramento landmarks. You know what I mean? And he's very good at this. He's damn good with the shading, the 3D highlight. So we said landmarks, and then we said give it like just a hint of some flavor. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I'm here.
As in
I love it.
beams.
yeah,
I
can you
like
see,
it.
Can you
Third
see
eye.
the?
See it?
Third eye.
You
shit.
see the sacred geometry?
I do. I tried
in the
DMT,
sky?
so I know it.
There's also a UFO hidden in the picture.
Can we zoom in? Zoom in on that?
I tried.
You see the UFO? Look at that. Because there's alien shit going on here in Sacramento too.
There is too.
Here in the City of Trees. I don't like that they changed the City of Trees water
Farm
tower
to
thing.
fork capital.
Yeah, like-
Farm to fuckboy capital.
That was T's idea to bring it back. City
Yeah.
of Trees.
Yeah, we
bring it
said,
back
like-
and do it right.
But they said it costs like $80,000
To change it?
If we paid $80,000, they could change it back. So
Dude, would you get on the news if you did that?
I
If someone
would.
actually paid that, would they get a story?
oh fuck yeah.
Should we
there's our
start a
stuff.
GoFundMe for that?
Yeah, let's
Because
start.
I would put
There's our
Jamie
bit.
Jones' City of Trees.
There's our
If I
bit.
paid 80,000, it would be Wild Jones. No, it'd be
Podcast
Jamie
Network.
Jones.
So at some
Timmy
point,
knows one word.
at some point, we'll be able to interview
Jones.
Minus. We'll have him here on the show, and he can do a breakdown of this here. But I like how you put the palm trees there. There's the jet doing the chemtrail because there's chemtrails dousing everyone with aluminum. And I noticed everyone's like scatterbrained. Everyone's got their mind on more than one thing at once, and it's just getting
You got to
out of
remember.
control. Now look at what's going on underneath the gold bridge there, bud. You see that? It's like an energy or
That's some streaks of some.
Isn't that water?
Is that water? Right?
that's not the levee breaking, is it?
That's the
this
water,
Isn't, like a. This isn't like a hint to the future.
Oh,
is
is
it?
minus
Is that
a
what it is?
profit?
Well, he was breaking down how math is a big thing. Like the X and Y chromosome in our sperm, X is the number 10. So he was like getting deep like that. And I was like, what?
Well, I did DMT, so I know geometry now.
Yeah,
I just.
you see it there? It's like a web
Mm-hmm.
coming up there.
Oh yeah, that's like 63.
Here, don't roll any more of those. Fucking what the fuck, dude?
That's like 63 or something. But nah, shout out to Minus. That's a fucking sick painting, man.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
sick art.
Yep. So we're opening up 5 more stores right now, and shitload of stores
Can we
throughout the
get,
country all year long, and we're putting his art in every single store.
Can we do
Also-
Can we get a Budman and Booger
Yep,
art in one of the stores?
Yep, we're gonna do some Budman and Booger art.
I like
We
it.
might do a Budman and Booger theme in Reno, since that was one of our favorite markets to work in.
Goddamn right. Shout out to Reno.
I'm getting
Yep.
some text saying people are trying to call in, but
Steph,
something
is
wasn't
the
working.
phone line up?
by the way, if you want to call into the Budman and Booger show, 916-750-0420. That's 916-750-0420.
0420.
Yep. You could also Google Hangout us.
Oh, it was down?
Budman and Booger at the screen name was Budman and Booger.
It was offline?
Phone number is messed up.
Phone number is messed up.
Is it fixed or is it still messed up? Okay, so
Oh, it's
now
fixed
they
now. You can call now.
916-750-0420. Now, coming up after the show today here in the Wild Jones Podcast Network is another episode of Blunt Broads.
What?
The
Right.
brand new Blunt Broads, the new and improved Blunt Broads, with the brand new co-host on Blunt Broads.
Yeah.
We got Eliza Maroney from Lucky Box Club.
Mm-hmm.
As
Voted the
well-
number one, what do you call those things? Subscription
delivery
box?
subscription services.
Yeah.
Yeah, in California.
According
Maybe
to,
the whole world.
According to Leafy, they're the fucking best right there.
I think so.
Leafly? Is it Leafy or Leafly?
It's Leafly.
I'm high. I can't
It's
remember.
Lee Fly.
Yeah.
I'm Fly, so it's
That
Lee
damn.
Fly.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
And also, a powerful woman in the industry named Luna Stour,
Yes.
who's one of the bosses over at Jetty Extracts, as well as a writer and real mover and shaker in the cannabis industry. She's another co-host, along with Charlene and another Jones. So they're revamping and going into their first episode. I think they're at the bar now, getting sauced up, getting ready. So
Hell yeah.
prepare for them to turn up.
Hell yeah, we should do a chronic call for them.
Yeah,
Chronic,
blunt broads to the blunt broads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blunt broads. Oh man, you gonna try that?
Oh, so you know what'd be dope? We could do a segment on the show, right, where we tell like a story of something that happened to us, right? But we have reenactment actors act it out.
I love it.
You know, kinda give it like some Dave Chappelle flavor or something, you know, just where we tell a story that we got like a whole team of actors, right?
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I smoked weed? That was my Dave Chappelle impression. It was all right. It's almost
We should do
kinda close, right?
Chronic call
I
for
liked it.
Dave. Could we do a chronic call for Dave?
Sure.
Dave. Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, remember Dave Chappelle did that whole big skit on the R. Kelly. Wasn't he the one that did give me
I
that
want
poo
to
poo?
piss on you.
Give me that pee pee?
Yeah, I want to pee on you. Yeah. That's a fucking hilarious skit.
Get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one good thing about comedy, though.
Yeah, you
There's
down
like
there?
no boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're on there.
Why are you rolling another joint, dude? I just told you. Look at this fucking thing right here. It's huge. It's enormous.
Well,
I
we're
can't
doing
possibly
chronic calls
smoke
right
it all.
now.
I know, but Booger gets into the Zen zone. This is a Zen garden. Booger's Zen garden is twisting up weed.
It helps me focus on one thing for a second
Yeah.
because I'm scatterbrained. I got my mind on,
Is it because of the,
more than one thing at
the
once.
shit they're spraying in the air? That
It's right
conspiracy
there.
theory?
Look at the art.
I just want to remind you, though.
Artists who paint stuff, there are a lot of art tells stories.
There was a conspiracy theory a while back on the internet where, like, if you, like, spit in a bowl and then, like, added something to it, like, you would see these, like, fucking worms. And they were saying there was, like, everyone's infected with worms and shit.
That's great.
Can we
This
get
is
this?
bullshit.
Can we get this joint on camera?
I think
This
so.
is one of my signature artisan joints here.
Hold it up to that.
Which one?
That camera in front of you.
This one right here?
That is an
Yeah.
impressive joint.
Alright.
Look at
Is it focusing?
Yeah.
You getting it? Look at this shit.
Steph Lowe.
What do you think
Make
about
it
that?
so.
Can you see it?
Make it so.
Steph Lowe?
Yeah.
How's it look? How would you describe this? You got a mic over there?
Oh, yeah, let's get her to talk on the mic because she doesn't like doing it. Let's do it. Steph Lowe, how does this joint look to you right now?
You're gonna see another world.
Oh, I like it.
Damn, she got multidimensional on this, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Holy shit, dude. She just said, say more with less. That's awesome.
And that's the art of subtlety.
That's right. That's right. That's radio right there. Say more with less.
Her micro expression is absent.
One of the consultants told Booger in radio, they were like, say more with less. And so Booger would just say one word, and it would be like a power word. So we'd
I had to
come
make
on-
it count. If I only said one word, make it a good one, right?
So we would come on and be like,
How
hey,
do you-
don't forget to come join us at the club. We're going to be out there later tonight from 7 to midnight. It's going to be a good time. Ain't that right, Booger? And what would you say?
I can't remember.
Fuck are you talking about? I don't remember. You used to go, me,
Oh.
me. And then sometimes you would say, pickle. You would just say like random fucking words. So I'd be doing a break. Like, hey, don't forget to check out R. Kelly's brand new single that's coming out tomorrow night. Pickle.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And so somebody asked him about that, and Booger's like, oh, that's called the power of words to break through shields.
I love it.
Here, smoke that. I can't smoke that fucking thing anymore. I'm going to go back to my vape. By the way, did I tell you over a year now? We're past 1 year
Of what?
of not smoking
No
cigarettes.
cigarettes.
No cigarettes.
It's awesome.
He made the jump to vape.
I can breathe good.
And Dalton called earlier. The guy that showed you how to hit the vape right.
yeah,
This is life changing shit right here, man.
it really is.
Because you did not see quitting cigarettes in your future.
No.
You thought you were powerless.
I did, and then one day Booger got me sick, gave me the flu because I made him soup on Christmas Day, and that's what I got. And at first I was pissed at him. I was like, "You motherfucker, you got me fucking sick. I knew it. I told you that you were gonna get me sick."
I need to take a picture of my couch because this is the perfect Christmas postcard. It'll just say Happy Holidays 2017. 2017. I had the worst flu.
Fucking the
My
worst.
entire life.
Do you remember when that shit was going around?
Dalton, you there?
Oh.
Dalton, you're being
Hey.
broadcasted right now. Booger
should we give
needs
Dalton
to
a
tell you that.
Chronic call or a shout out? We're done with chronic calls now, right?
Yeah,
Shout
yeah,
outs?
yeah.
All right.
You called them. You should know what you're calling
All right,
them for.
we're giving you a shout out, Dalton, right now on our show. Yeah, you're Bud's guardian angel, man. It's been 1 year since he's been off cigarettes, dude. You play
Yeah.
a critical role in that, man.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. That's beautiful. That literally makes my heart happy, bro.
Oh, I'm so glad because
Better quality of life, better quality of living.
it makes my heart happy because it just added years to it. So that's really cool of you, man. Thank you for helping me out. You and T fucking showed me the way to vape.
Of course, bro. You know I got the back. Hell yeah, the Vape Nation, bro, all day.
That's right. You know, I got 3 words for you. Tasty vapes, bro.
Shit, tasty vapes, bro.
There's your drop.
All right, bro. We'll talk to you later.
All right, guys, have a good night.
All right, later. Where's that thing? I like that
Jimmy
one.
Jones, you got a shout out?
Are you going to throw up, Booger?
No.
Look at him. Are you going to throw up?
I threw up the other day, so please.
Was it chunky?
Don't bring that up.
No, please don't.
Chunky? Was it like
Please don't.
cleaning out your dog's
Please
ears?
don't do that. Grab the garbage. Please, I got a good show. I got a show coming next.
right.
Now, if this was
Next
my
week,
studio.
let's do that. Next week, let's do
In
that.
my studio,
Or bring the
make
garbage
it barf
can. If you
friendly.
bring
I'll
the
have a
garbage
barf
can-
bucket or something.
Yeah, there's a
throw it.
garbage can
You're right.
over there.
You're
You
right.
could
Fuck
fucking-
yeah.
So you're torturing me, but you're torturing Jimmy.
I'm not against. I'm
Yeah.
not against larf humor. You know what I mean? I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But that would be all of us barfing because after he went, I would go.
Oh, does that make you throw up when you see someone else throw up?
Yeah, I'm not good at the smell.
Doesn't bother me at all. I think it's
Smell.
hilarious.
If the smell gets in my nose, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, and Booger just ate a Beyond.
Sometimes sounds are bad too. It just triggers some shit like a yawn does.
See, that's my favorite part is when Booger coughs so hard that he gags, and I start laughing, dude, because it's hilarious to me. But yeah, it would not be good. Booger, just before we came here, Booger ate something called the Beyond Burger at Carl's Jr. Now has
Shout out to
veggie burgers, but it looks like
Frank-
meat, smells like meat, tastes like meat, not meat.
yeah. So there's do you have like a vegan friend in your group that tells you how great vegetables are and how terrible meat is?
Yes.
So
Hate them.
what sucks is truth. The truth sucks.
Yeah, because they're right. I mean, it is fucked up to kill little innocent cows.
Commercial farming or commercial animal slaughter, corporate.
You ever kicked it with a cow before? They're hella cool, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're cool enough to not be food.
Bro, I mean, I get it. Like, we're used to eating meat. But, like, when I was, like, hanging out with a cow, I'm like, what's up, cow? You're a cool cow. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, that's right, dude. That's right. And they're real friendly and shit. They like to get petted and stuff. But, so, yeah, I feel guilt when I eat meat. But I still eat the shit.
Every day.
Because you're used to it. You grew up.
So there's really no guilt.
Maybe not every
Guilt's
day.
in like confidence.
No, I
You have
don't eat
empathy.
it every day.
You have
but
empathy.
I do. I
Not
do.
sympathy. You have empathy.
Right, but like for example, Booger had pet pigs, right? And like I really like bonded with one of his pigs named Becca,
Yep.
right? And
One white eye and her tongue hanging out.
yeah, she was super cute,
She got
super
kicked by a
cool.
donkey.
She wanted to be pet by you and shit. And then I'd be like fucking petting the pig, and Booger's inside cooking bacon, and I'm like, fuck yeah, that shit smells great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And the pigs like bacon too.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into like being friends with all the animals. Like I like dogs and shit. And,
Yeah.
but like if we were in the forest, I'll eat that dog. If I got to get to the fucking city again, like, you know what I mean?
Could you
Like,
eat your dog if you were in the
to
forest?
stay alive? I would cry the whole time.
So it'd be like,
but my instinct to stay alive would overpower my instinct to die with my
Right.
dog.
It'd
in
be
my
the
arms.
killing of a sacred deer.
That would be. I would be.
Would it be like
there would be
Will
a
Pray
lot
and
of
he'd cry?
tears
It'd be
and,
Will
like,
Smith in I Am Legend. Remember when he like choked out his dog and he's like crying while he's doing it?
And how bad is it if he tastes awesome?
Right.
How
Yeah.
bad is that? You're delicious. You're just crying and like mad at yourself and sad. But you're staying alive and you can walk 10 more miles to get to the road to find a person. You know what I mean?
Fuck,
Like
dude.
fucking. So if it's that, then yes, I could. But
If you were to ask me that, I would tell you it depends which dog. You know what I mean? Because I got a couple dogs. I'd be like,
we
you little
gonna die
motherfucker,
together,
you're
bro.
going.
Yeah.
If I'm dying, I'm eating you. I'm sorry. But then I got another dog, and I'm like, oh, like
we're
I couldn't
going out
eat.
together.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem. See, the dog that I wouldn't want to eat is like the biggest dog out of all of them.
Oh, so he would feed you till you walked all the way home. You
I
wouldn't even
couldn't
need
eat
the
any of my
road.
dogs. I'm just
You
kidding.
just carry him on your side, on your back, and like eat them as you went. You probably get 10 more days.
My
of
dog is
walking.
like literally looks
For
like a
one dog.
giant sausage, like a mini sausage, just like a giant
But
one.
bro, you could walk 10 days with one dog on your back.
10 days?
Yeah, that's
Did you like Google this shit? How far can you walk if you eat a big ass dog?
40 pounds of usable meat.
I would just tell my dog, hey, bro, you need to catch me a fucking squirrel, like ASAP.
But I like cows. I think amino acids in our brain helped us, like from animal, like from eating meat. I think that might have been a turning point in our brains. Of
There is that
leveling
theory.
up.
I brought that theory up to my vegan friends, and they're like, no, that's not true. And I was
Yeah, that's all they know.
but he's like, nope. I'm like, okay.
It sounds kind of logical, like so. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just,
Hello.
I get it. Meat tastes good, but it sucks that you have to kill an animal for it.
And on that note,
On that note,
goodbye.
On that note, go try the fucking
For
Beyond,
sure,
Beyond
try
Burger.
No, try the Impossible Burger first.
Try the
that's the best
Impossible
one.
Burger. Try the Beyond
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah.
Listen, if you like a couple nights a week, just don't eat meat. Right? You
A day a week.
you help the planet.
You help
Every little bit counts, right?
the animal. Will thank you.
The vegan thing is funny because once you start going down that road, it's hard to come back up it.
It's a path of guilt.
Right,
And,
it is.
and you like feeling bad, bud. So this is perfect for you. Right?
All right, before we go, shout out to Steph Lowe.
Yep.
For holding it down and putting up with our shit. And,
Dave,
yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
Smoke Shop Steve.
Smoke Shop Steve. That's
Pete.
right. And Katie.
Yep.
Can't forget Katie.
Pop some bib. Oh,
Yep.
Katie and Caden.
Yeah, Katie and Katie.
Mm,
All right,
yep.
we're gonna get up out of here, but be careful out there.
Yep.
We'll see you
On the flip side.
On the flip side. That's right. Same bud time.
Same bud channel.